This is the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro 12K, an 80 megapixel cinema camera. Okay, let's see what's there inside the box. You get a DaVinci Resolve Studio SD card that unlocks the studio version, a Blackmagic sticker, a welcome quick start guide, a power brick, and some cables for a DIY V-mount battery plate. But in the box, there is no power cable, so I hope you have a spare one because Blackmagic actually doesn't include one in the box. And here is the star of the show, the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro 12K's body. This actually looks like a beast, no? But you might have that question, why shoot in 12K when YouTube only doesn't play 12K? The answer to that is extra detail, because it helps a lot in editing. In post, you can actually crop and reframe without losing quality, and a sharper original image always will make the final video look very clean. Plus, as a tech nerd, it's always fun to try new cameras. On the left hand side, there is a small screen that shows you the time code and sound levels. This camera actually follows an ENG style layout. You may ask, what is ENG? ENG is basically electronic news gathering camera, which was originally designed for television news camera operators. This was mainly built for quick use in tough conditions. So here, there are dedicated buttons for ISO and shutter, and plenty of buttons for on-the-fly adjustments, along with built-in ND filters. So now, let's look at the sensor. This is an 80 megapixel sensor, which is 12,288 by 6,840 pixels. Look, honestly, I have never seen a high resolution sensor just like this ever in my life. This camera uses the standard PL mount, which offers about 14 stops of dynamic range and has ND stops of 2, 4 and 6 stops. On the inside, there are 2 CFast card slots. On the top, you get 2 XLR audio ports and 4 standard quarter-inch mounting threads. Towards the back, it has an SDI out, SDI in, time code in, and a 12 volt power port. While on the right hand side, there is an SDI out, a 4-pin XLR and a rosette for attaching a grip. This camera also has built-in mics on the front and the top for scratch audio. And finally, there's a flip out screen, which is there in most ENG style cameras. So now it's time to turn on the camera. So the UI of the camera looks the same as all other Blackmagic cameras. This particular camera only records in Blackmagic RAW, a compressed RAW format with options like 5:1, 8:1, 12:1 and 18:1 compression ratio. This camera can shoot up to 12K at 60 frames per second, 8K at 120 frames per second, and finally 4K with a Super 16 crop at 240 frames per second. This camera roughly costs around 8.5 lakhs, which in this segment is actually very great. The closest competitors of this camera are the Sony FX6, which is a full frame camera, and Canon's C300 Mark III. Now let's go ahead and compare the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro 12K with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K. Man, when I look at this footage, there is actually a lot of difference. So now for editing, I need to go buy some extra GPUs because this will not work on my GTX 1080 card. But this is a conversation for a different video. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.